Hey there everyone, this is Domingo0022IWAY and you're watching Getting to Know a YouTuber. It's Domingo0022IWAY. My first name's Domingo. I wanted to get 22, but it was taken, so I put in 0022, and then IWAY stands for Interview with the YouTuber, so combined it's Domingo0022IWAY. The kind of content that I have is just a mix of interviews, special effects, and collaborations with other YouTubers, so it's a variety channel, but I have my own show with it as well, so yeah. I was born in the Philippines, but I come from Canada. I'm a nursing assistant. I assist the nurses with patient care at the hospital. Well, when I'm not on YouTube, I like to work out. I'm starting to practice playing guitar. I hang out with friends. I socialize. I do a lot of that. I'm a very social person, and I like to go out. My favorite food would have to be chicken adobo, which is a Filipino dish, and it's one of the best. I like to listen to a lot of rock, Christian rock, and Christian metal, and yeah, there's a genre that exists like that, and just anything that has a really good beat to it. That have to be Demon Hunter, Mercy Me, Jeremy Camp, Default, some Nickelback, and also Justin Bieber. I'm kidding, I don't like Justin Bieber. And just a lot of rock, so that's what I like to listen to. Favorite movie series of all time, Star Wars. Second favorite would be The Lord of the Rings. And the third favorite would definitely be the Chronicles of Narnia series. I enjoy those movies a lot, just those epic movies and also comedies. And just, I like epic adventures, comedies, and some romance. The Notebook, I like The Notebook, so yeah. King of Queens, I like that show. Also, The Simpsons, old Simpsons, not the new Simpsons. And Everyone Loves Raymond, Everybody Loves Raymond, and also anything on Spike TV. Favorite actor of all time, Mike Myers. Favorite actress would have to be Salma Hayek, because she is a diva on the screen. I like to read a lot of fiction, non-fiction. I read this book by Randy Alcorn called The Ishmael Conspiracy. It's basically a story about how these teenagers get into a lot of spiritual events. Also the Bible. I like reading the Bible for daily encouragement in my life, because I'm a very spiritual person. And also Grimm's Fairy Tales. I started reading Grimm's Fairy Tales on my iPod because it was a free book that I downloaded from the App Store. But I like to read a lot of books, how-to books, not self-help books, because I know how to help myself. And also just the occasional health and fitness magazine or book or reference, so I like reading those kinds of books. C.S. Lewis, who also wrote Narnia, I like him, and also J.R.R. Tolkien, so yeah. My favorite video game of all time would have to be GoldenEye for the N64, a classic multiplayer shoot-'em-up game. I love that game. Coffee, nice, well actually no, not coffee. Idea of a good night out would have to be a nice dinner, and then a movie, and then going home and spending time and just talking and getting to know the person. So that's my ideal night out. Netflix, pizza, and just quality time together. So definitely that. Well, I've already been there. I've it was the Philippines. Like, I've been to the Philippines. It's a really great location for vacations, especially the main islands, and also Boracay. I've been to Boracay so much. I love it. Boracay is one of the central islands near the provinces. It's like the tourist attraction of the Philippines, so definitely the Philippines. Well, some of the things I'd want to do would probably have to be just do an epic event where it involves all of my friends and family and just go out with a bang. So I would definitely do something where everyone was invited and then party, and then I'd expire. So that's what I would do. But I'm very healthy and strong, so I'm not too worried about that. I'd have to choose Greg Benson from Mediocre Films. If you don't know who he is, he's the guy that directed the Retarded Policeman series on there, and also he plays as Yeshman Blecken. And also I'd invite Toby Turner. He's pretty funny. Intro of darkness and redness and whiteness, something like that. And another YouTuber I'd invite would probably be, this is a female one, but there's a lot of females that I've watched that I'm not too sure. She has to be single though. Female YouTuber, because I've said Greg Benson and Toby Turner, probably Kaylee Kill, because I started watching her recently and she's funny, nerdy, and she likes a lot of things that I do. She likes Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future, so I talk flux capacitors and 1.21 gigawatts with her all day long. Great Scott, would I talk all day long with her. So yeah, so Greg Benson, Mediocre Films, Toby Turner, and Kaylee Kill. I'd invite those three YouTubers for dinner. I definitely would subscribe to China22 because he is a great collaborator and a great community member, and also a really down-to-earth person. And also me, I'm kidding. And also another person that I recommend subscribing to would be so many people, but the three people that mean a lot to me: Register94, because he also does the same thing where he gets involved, where he involves a lot of people in collaboration projects, and he's just a really good person to subscribe to. And also the final person that I recommend subscribing to, personally me, definitely would have to be, there's a lot of people. No matter who I pick, I'm not going to make anyone happy, but you can't please one person today. I'd have to say the last person would probably be Funny Me Now, because he does a lot of cool prank videos and sketches and original stuff, so definitely him. And so my three people: China Eyes 22, Register94, and Funny Me Now. So the links are all below if they're put in there. Fellow YouTubers, I would recommend that if you have a video format that you do, don't give up on it, because there's obviously going to be an audience out there that will watch you and will enjoy what you do, regardless of if it gets how many views or subscribers and all that. As long as you enjoy doing it on YouTube, and recognition only is like a second thing, like a second attention or second focus, then it's all good. Like, the first thing you need to focus on is just to have fun with YouTube. First and foremost, have fun with YouTube, because if you just think of it as a chore, it's not going to be fun. And also the last thing would have to be just to interact with your subscribers, because there's nothing better than interacting with your subscribers by replying to their comments or checking out their stuff if you have the time and giving them a rating. It'll really help a lot, and you also keep your supporters that way. So this is Domingo0022IWAY wishing you very well, get fueled for life, and whoosh, whoosh, go Team My Way. I'll see you later.
Would you like to be the next YouTuber we get to know? Send an email to ludicrous_kingdom@hotmail.com for more information.
Oh, it's still on.